Hello, everyone. It's Iron Hammer, and welcome back to Windrose. Today we have episode 2, where we will follow up from the last time with Dr. Galen here and his quest that he has
No
for
idea
us.
how often I've had to treat sailors' wounds. I remain at your service.
Oh, thank God, it is you. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you, Captain. You hired me but a day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself once again. Galen Skelton, ship's surgeon. I'm truly delighted you survived. How did you end up here, Doc? After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Fortunately, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Lucky I ran into you. Sticking it together gives us a fighting chance. Please, let me stay in your camp. Alright, make yourself comfortable, but I've got a few questions. Gladly, I'll tell you everything I can. How did you manage to escape? The pirate camp was attacked by the drowned. At first, I thought I was hallucinating, but no hallucination snaps necks like that. An almighty fight broke out. While the gentlemen were busy, I borrowed a boat and escaped, hoping for the best. Do you know where we are, Doctor? Not far from Tortuga, in one of those nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. I doubt this scrap of land is even marked on the charts. I came here by boat, but it will not get us to Tortuga. These waters are crawling with pirates. They would sink us the moment they spot us. Do you know anything about the strange markings on my body, Doctor? Well, how often do you visit brothels? I knew a fellow once, caught all manner of things there, once even a wife. I take it they appeared after the pirate attack. Tell me, if you feel unwell, even if it is only a case of dizziness. I do not want to be left alone on this island. Did you see what happened to my ship? After they threw you overboard, they put the ship to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. Any ideas on how we get out of here? And this has the quest marker, so this should hopefully either progress the quest or start a new one. Not far from here, I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still looked salvageable. Even so, managing the repairs with just the two of us will be a tall task. Miracles do indeed happen, but without a cup of coffee, I'm hardly capable of them. This guy loves his coffee. The pirates took many prisoners, not just me. We must free them. They can help repair a ship and return us to civilization. And that starts the new quest. I need a bigger boat. Hit leave. And rescuing the crew. So we have two new quests. I need a bigger boat and rescuing the crew. Let's check them out in our journal. So I need a bigger boat. Even if the island looks like a little paradise, I won't last long here. I need to get back to civilization. Check the shipwreck sites. And this goes on to explain what Dr. Galen just told us about seeing the ships run aground. Rescuing the crew. Find the pirates' camps and free the captives. Dr. Galen told me there are still captives in the camp he escaped from. I should find it and free the lads. So, with that being said, if we pull up our map here and zoom out, our island is here. We have a side quest here. And then over here is another island, it looks like, that has the I need a bigger boat and rescuing the crew. And so, what we will need to do is to get over to that island. Now, on my first playthrough, it took me forever to figure out how to do that, because obviously I didn't read what it says on the right side of the screen underneath the minimap. Now you can call your boat to sail to another island. And I couldn't figure out what in the world does it mean by call my boat because I don't have a boat. Well, if you remember, Dr. Galen said he has a boat. And there it is, our mighty warship. The nice thing with this little boat is, one, starting off, it gets you from one island to the next, but two, later on in the game, the pirate ships, when they attack this, either they just have horrible aim, or by design, this boat cannot be hit by them. So it is very nice that you can sail across wherever, and even if you get targeted, they will not hit you. So let's run over here real fast. I'm going to empty out my goodies, and I want to pick up some stuff before we head out. I want to bring some wooden logs. We'll drop in some clay. I want to bring some fiber. Drop in more clay. Melt down some copper. Put that there. Let's put that there. Anything else? Here, I want to put back the ash and the bell for now. We're going to hang on to the crab. Actually, you know what? The crab meat can go because I don't need strength right now. I want vitality. There we go. So, for my lantern, you can tell it's only got 22%. To refill that, if you go to the not the weaponsmith, the regular workbench, go to refill, and this is what it uses. It uses the animal fat, so that will refill my lamp. Alright, so we need to sail over here. So just to try to hopefully save time, I want to go to the end of the island over here. Just past right over here by where we found the little marker. Over here on this side. Because what I want to try to do a straight shot across so I don't have to go too far. We can see the island right there. You can barely see the island in the distance. So we call in our boat for mouse and keyboard. It is K. Press E to get on. You use W to move forwards. S will slow you down or put you in reverse. And so I will start our sailing over there. It will take time, and so I will cut back once we get to the new island. See you soon. Alrighty, welcome back. We have sailed from one island, and we are now approaching the other island that hopefully we'll be able to continue on with our quest and find some sailors and a new ship. We'll just run this bad boy aground. To get off the boat, you press E, and when you're in the boat, you use A and D to steer left and right. So let's see. We have landed. One of the things I like to do when I first land on an island is put down a tent. The reason for this being, if I can hit the right button, the reason this is to set the revival point. So now if I die, I will revive here instead of here. And it took me a bit to figure this out because I had to do many trips back and forth in my other playthrough. So always put a tent on the island, set your spawn point. It is E, and then you can go explore. So that way, if you die, not really if, but when you die, you'll respawn here and you won't have to do a sail of shame across the ocean. Something to note, that looks like a out there on the water. You get random spawns. There are different colors. There's some that are blue, there's some that are green, there's some that are white, and there's some that are yellow. The white ones will contain your normal materials like wood, logs, standard things like that. The green one has uncommon, the blue one has rare. Now the gold ones have your more your better loot. And starting out when you just have the little boat, if you go over there, you have to sail up to it, then you have to exit off the boat. You're still standing on the boat of the water, but you have to exit off of controlling the boat and then press, I believe it's E or space, to access that. to access that cargo, and then you can collect it. I'm not going to worry about it right now because that's just going to take too long to sail over there and get that. So I'm going to explore on this island really quick, and I will come back once we get to one of these locations or something interesting happens in between. Alright, we're cutting back now. As you can see, I am close to what one of our main objectives is. Pick up some goodies here. And let's see what we stumble across as we come up here. Always good when fighting, especially multiple enemies, is to attack a few times and then dodge and run away so that they can't get you. So, without having the rested buff, you can see that when it comes to stamina, you can use it up really fast, and it takes a little bit to get it back. Now, these Swollen Drown, they have a spit attack that he will do, where he will basically decide to upchuck a bunch of nasty gunk in a, looks like a 180 arc in front of him. We'll see if he does it before I kill him. Let's see. There he goes. So when they do that, it's good to get back from him because he spreads out this nasty gunk, and if you step on it, it will cause damage. And unfortunately, he can stand in it and not take any damage, but if you stand in it, it's going to kill you. Let's see, what do we have here? We got a chest, two-handed sword, and some silver ingots. Okay, there we go. Let's see, old shipwreckage. Dr. Galen isn't much of a shipwright if he sent you here. This wreck isn't sailing anywhere. Well, that's no joke. I mean, it's kind of split in two, so let's see here. Some more thorn fiddlers. Man, those things hit hard. When it comes to first starting out, everything does hit like a truck. So it's always good to stab, stab, and then jump away. Stab, stab, jump away. Let's see. So I am going to continue around. I think this is just one island, and I think all of this is going to be on a second island. But I'm going to keep exploring this little area, and I will come back once I find something interesting or I get to another main quest area. We'll see you soon. Okay, so we're cutting back. I was exploring around and I came to see what this point of interest was, and it's a jungle cave. So in order to level up in Windrose, killing enemies does not provide experience. If you notice, it says exploration reward plus 50 XP. You gain experience and you level up by exploring these points of interest. So that shipwreck gave us 25. This will give us 50. In order to complete this, we have to loot 3 unique chests inside. So let's go inside, explore, and see what all we have here. It's dark, so I'm going to cut on my lantern. Looks like we got a chest here. Some bandages, some gunpowder. That's some good stuff. Another chest here. We got some Yastre, or the silver. Don't even get me trying to pronounce that correctly. And then officer's notes. Let's go here to discoveries. That unlocked with the Misty Orchid. I am looking for curios, actually. Officer's notes. Those deadbeats have grown completely lazy. Once we raise anchor, I'll have them keep the night watch for a month. They claim they're scared. Say there's wrestling behind the wall that won't let them sleep. So we add that to our journal. It goes here. So let's see. Now, if you look, you can tell that rock looks different from that rock. So the rock over there looks different, and hovering over it, it says waste rock. So what we want to do, first, I want to clear out these boxes. There we go. And then I'm going to pull out my pickaxe and use a heavy attack to kind of clear out this waste rock. Waste rock will give you stone. And it looks like we've got a whole bunch of drowned in here, so... And I switched over from using the rapier to the two-handed sword, just to see how it does. Oh, you gotta watch out, those rocks do hurt. That yellow line means that there's more coming up behind me. Ooh, gotta kind of cut it close there. Kind of cut it close. Armored guys are a little bit tougher to deal with because that armor does, you know, protect them pretty good. And there it happened. Thankfully, I respawned back on the island, so let me do my run of shame, and I will cut back once we're back in the cave. Okay, we are back inside the cave, and let's see where our little drowned friend is. Let me pick up my stuff here. Okay, so I am gonna have to get rid of, we'll drop that. Yes. Right. See, where did our friend go? Oh, there he is, and there's two of them still. Got rid of one of them. Now let's get this last one down. And that makes two. So let's see. What is... We got a stone pickaxe, healing potion stuff. Let's see here. I will get rid of this. I will get rid of the wood. Get rid of the broken blade. And let's go ahead and drop this stone pickaxe because I've already got one. When looting, you do have to kind of loot out everything, otherwise it will not complete. That should be everything in this cave. We've been cleared, and we got our 50 experience. So I am going to finish exploring the island, and then I'll cut over to here on what this next part is for the rest of the main quest. We will see you once we get over there. Okay, I'm back at our little camp really quick because something I wanted to do is come over here and create a little storage spot so I can drop any goodies I have. And what you can do is I'm going to zoom in as much as I can on the map, and then I'm going to put a marker here. And I'm just going to label it camp. So that way I can come back to this location and it's marked on my map, so no matter where I'm at, I can see it, and I can always remember to come back here and pick up these items that I leave here. So I'm going to drop off that. Plant fiber, and I'm also going to put down a little workbench because I want to make... I need more wood. I want to make some more bandages, so let me grab some more wood real fast. Need one, there we go. And I can put down a workbench. And make me some more bandages. Okay. Well, I am going to finish up exploring, and we'll see y'all soon once we get over to the new area. Okay, we've landed on the new island, and we are right here next to one of our main objectives. So let's go see what it has to say about this lovely boat here in front of us. Always have to fight with the locals. I just want to look at the boat. There's no need for y'all to chase me all over the island. And these guys are very annoying. Let's see. What? I'm just gonna drop this stone. Pick that up. Come over here and let's see what it says whenever I examine this one on the shipwreck. Shipwreck. The ship on the shore is badly damaged. We'll have to labor to get her afloat. I need 100 wood, 20 nails, 20 coarse fabric, and 10 ropes. So, with that being said... Oh, there's more just over there. Well, let me do another camp. Let's get us a tent. I did not bring the bell with me. Okay. Tent, and do I have enough storage? I do. And I'm also going to mark this so I know where my other camp is. Alright, I am going to work on gathering up what's going to be needed for this, and then I will cut back once that is done. Okay, cutting back from my little adventure, so I went out and gathered the needed materials, and as you can tell, I've added a bonfire over here, one, to give me the resting buff, but two, I also moved our camp over. As you can tell, there's no longer a camp over here. I may have forgotten to switch to this camp, so I died over here to some boars, and I ended up respawning over here, so I just grabbed everything and moved it all over to here. So that just goes to say, whenever you put down a tent, make sure that you hit E to set that revival point, otherwise you're going to show up someplace else. I've got my 3 storage baskets here, and this one is the one that we've got our 20 coarse fabric, our 20 nails, our 20 rope, and 100 wood. Now, to get the nails, that wasn't hard to do. If you run along the beach and you can see some way over there in the distance, there's just some wood. It's labeled as shipwrecks. And you can get wood and nails whenever you destroy them with your hatchet. So now that we have all that, we go back, hit examine. I guess I need to have it in my inventory. $100 wood, 20 rope, 20 nails, and 20 coarse fabric. Oh, it's only 10 ropes. Well, I made a little bit extra. Repair. We gain 50 experience, and our quest has updated shipwreck. To finish the repairs and get her afloat, we'll need hands. 7 men should do. So now, in order to complete this quest, we need to go down here and complete the rescuing the crew part. So I am going to sail down to that island, and I will follow up once I get down there and have started that part of the quest. We will see you soon. Alright, we've made it here to the island, and really quick to... we've got a quest update here, and like I said, we need the 7 people to complete it, which takes us over to rescuing the crew. I'm going to start tracking that quest. And where we have landed, there is a shipwreck. So I am going to pull out my handy-dandy sword and take care of the natives, so we can loot the chest here and get that glorious experience. It is amazing what that rested buff will do, where I can attack twice, dodge, and keep attacking, compared to how it was earlier, where it was attack, run away, and pray I don't get slapped in the backside and die. Let's see, we got, ooh, some goodies. We will look at those here in a minute, because I get a feeling the minute I get busy looking at it, this guy's going to come have something to tell me. So, under Curios, we've got a new plan and recipe, decorations, survivors, flagpoles. Learning this plan unlocks simple flagpoles made of untreated wood, lightweight and practical, perfect for campsites and temporary stops. It's part of the Jungle Survivor set. So let's learn that. We'll be able to check that out later when we get into some base building. So... I did find it on the other island, but since they're right here as well, I'll go ahead and bring it up. There are bananas here. Let's snag up some of these lovely yellow bananas. When it comes to bananas, you get bananas. You can also get banana seeds. And this is for the nails that I got in the steel nails I got from the crate. But bananas allow us to make coconut milk with bananas, and it's 15 minutes. It increases our maximum health and gives us +5 to endurance, and endurance is what also controls our stamina, so that is definitely a good early game drink to have. I need your meat and eggs, chicken. Alrighty, I am going to explore around the island, and I will come back once we get to the rescuing the crew part down here. Alrighty, here we are at the rescuing the crew. There looks to be some gentlemen over there that I need to have a discussion with, so let's go see how this turns out. Ooh, I don't think they want to talk. Aye, they hit hard. And I don't have my food buff, so run away and rethink of what I just did. There we go. Now I got some health.
This is gonna hurt.
Takes care of one. Don't I have enough inventory slots for coconuts? Now I do. Get us some lovely, lovely coconuts. And my rested buff has wore off, so we'll see how this goes.
You to pieces.
Let me free up some more space. We will drop... what do we want to drop? Drop wood. Or the rum. Tasty, yummy rum.
Next round's on me. If I
Captured
live.
sailor. Boy, don't walk away. Get me out of here. Galen sent me. I'll have you out in a flash. Hold fast. The lock's jammed. Captured sailor. Glad the doc made it. Just don't leave me, mate. There's devilry in this place. Let's see. Do we want... I don't leave a man behind. Walking dead. Drowned men risen up. That sort of devilry? Or then mind your tongue and be grateful I'm getting out of this cage. You know what? We'll go with the walking dead. Drowned men risen up. That sort of devilry? Captured sailor. How did you know? Blimey, Cap. Are you a gypsy? After the doc got away... There were 3 of us left. The drowned took 2, nearly had me as well. Do you know where the pirates are holding the other captives? In camps like this, scattered across the archipelago. Head to my camp nearby. You'll be safe there. Together, we'll get out of this place. Free the sailor. I'll keep watch for any pirates nearby. That has updated our quest. Let's see what it says now. Or rescuing the crew, free the other sailors. Captain Freeze says the pirates have taken a lot of folk and are keeping them locked up in other camps close by. So let's take a gander at our map, and yeah, that's way up there. So thankfully we got our bigger boat here. So I am going to sail up there, and I will cut back to that. That's going to take a bit, but I will cut back once we're up there and working on freeing the last little bit of our crew. One thing to note about these pirate camps is you do have the chest, so you want to make sure you get that. Drop out that and this. That way you get the experience, but also they have these little supply caches, or these glowing caches, and if you click on that you can get gunpowder and some other materials, so it's definitely worth getting these. And then if you ever need those materials again, you can come back. The chest does not respawn. Once you pick that up, it's a one and done kind of deal. But that cache that was here, those respawn after a certain amount of time. I don't know the exact time off the top of my head, but usually probably about 30 minutes to... I think the ores take 6 hours. I don't believe it's going to be the same for this, but probably 30 minutes to maybe an hour or 2. So... anyways, I am going to work my way back up to this island way up here in our little bitty dinghy, and then once I'm up there, I will cut back, and so I will see you in a bit. Well, I made it back, and as you can tell, these 2 little gunships decided to chase me, and were shooting at me as I pulled up. Like I mentioned previously, when you're in this little boat, they usually don't hit you, and even if they do, I don't believe it does any damage. So, now that we're here on the island, let's take a gander. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 camps that we need to go check out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to these camps. I'll start at this one, then this one, then this one, and I will just cut back. There's no need for y'all to watch me run there unless something interesting happens, in which case I'll pull it back, but I'll run over to this camp, and we'll see what happens whenever I get there. Alright. I am here at the first camp, and so let's go up here and see about saving one of our sailors.
Chop you to pieces!
And there's a lot of people here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4. Lure them away a little bit. I am about to run out of food, and this is the worst time to be running out of food. Oh, why are you shooting at me? Don't do that.
Prepare to die!
Well, I'll have to cut back. I did not build a tent on this island. So I will cut back when I'm back over there. And so the reason why I did not put a tent on the island is I have this homeward journey. And so it returns you to your last revival point. And so what it means is I can revive. I use that and it'll bring me back over here without me having to sail all the way across. So I will cut back to whenever I get back to the little island. While we're sailing across, I was going to come in and show that we have the progression here, and I'm on level 2. And so I've got 4 points I can put in my stats, and I got 2 talent points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 1.2 endurance, 1.2 vitality. And then because my sword runs off of agility, that's the little rabbit, green rabbit symbol there, I am going to put a point in agility, and then I'm also going to put 1 in mastery because mastery increases your critical strike chance. Once I get those assigned, I'm going to hit confirm. I've gained some XP, some health. My stamina is also increased, and so now I'm going to switch over to talents. Oh, I thought I had talent points. I guess I do not. Oh, that's on the next level. On the next level, I get 4 points and 2 talent points. Right now, it's just the first level up to 2 was just the 4 points. Once you reach level 3, I believe, it gives you the 2 talent points. So, but talents, they're really nice. Especially you got over here where you can increase your health. On this side, you've got for 2-handed weapons, and so. But we'll get more into that later on. Okay, we are back here at the camp. I have used up the last bit of my food to boost my health. And so let's see about finishing off these last little bit of pirates. Thankfully, they don't regenerate health when you die, so it makes it a little bit easier to come back and fight them. Learning how to parry really does come in handy. As you can see right there, I was able to block him, stun him, and revive. So we got our chest here. We got a sturdy saber and another bottle of rum. Let's see here. We got some goodies, supply cache. Go over here and talk to this captured sailor.
Do it fast!
Is anyone there? Hey, let me out. Are you hurt? There's a camp nearby. You'll be well tended there, and that is the Free the Sailor. Hold on, let me catch my breath. Well, catch it fast. If you gotta talk to this guy. Yep, you've got to talk to each one, so that's another 2. So now I'm going to work my way up to this camp here, and so once I get there, I will cut back and we will save another 2 sailors. Alrighty, we are at Camp 2, so let's see how this goes. It looks like there's 1, 2, maybe 2 sailors at this one we gotta fight. Oh, come on. Alrighty, we are back here. I am going to try to use that sturdy saber that we found and see if maybe that will up my chances of actually beating these guys. Unfortunately, I have no food to use right now, so it's going to be a lot of hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. We will see how this goes. Getting a little too close. No, no, no.
Get on, clean shot, man. Don't move.
Ooh, that was close. That was close.
You don't walk away from this.
Looks like I got them both already. Gather up our goodies. Hit the chest. Let's see, let me drop out this. This. Eat a pepper. And I thought I had some bananas. Got privateer boots. Replace our survivor boots. So now my critical hit chance increases by 10% because we did find the gloves earlier and I did replace those out. So now we've got the boots and the gloves, which provides a nice little bonus. Let's see. Drop these nails and get the one little bandage. And that should clear up this. Go over here and let's do that. Talk to the sailors.
They broke bones.
And you stand, you look a bit green. Oh, that doesn't sound good. And so you'll cool off and rest at the camp. The lads will see to you. Free the sailor. He feels sick. That's one. Anyone there? Hey, let me out. Come with me if you want to live. You are sure there are no pirates there. Feel safer behind these bars. Well, it might be safer there. I definitely did die a few times trying to get over here, so it's definitely not safe outside the bars. But anywho, we've got one more camp to go to, so I will cut whenever we get over to that camp. Alrighty, we are here at the last camp, so let me run in here and see how many pirates we gotta fight here. So there's one.
Ye are dead.
There's two at least. Oh yeah, 319 damage. That was pretty good. Oh, no, 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 no. That is way too many pirates to come after me. There's only one of me. There's way too many of y'all.
Chop you to pieces.
Yeah, what y'all are trying to definitely do is chop me to pieces. Good grief. Was this an entire ship full of sailors here? Pirates? How many are there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 3. That's almost some bad news with that tree.
I'll kill ya.
Not if I kill you first, good sir.
I will kill ya.
Alright, well that's one of 20 it feels like. There's 2. Ooh, that was luck. That was some luck right there.
You're dead. You'll answer to Blackbeard.
Wow. Really? Well, we are back, and they are not too happy to see me. So let's see how we do this time. That was not good at all.
Don't move.
Alrighty, there's another one down. Let's see. Can I get this next one down?
Come here.
Right, he's down. Sergeant's the healthy one. They've got a lot of health and a little bit harder to
You're the
do.
bravest.
Ooh, that was close. Here.
Chop you to pieces. Big mistake, friend.
And over here. Oh, that was cutting it close. Cutting it way too close. That was not good. It's not good. Alrighty, that's another one down, so I think I've just got the 2 left inside there. Kind of run around and pick up any goodies that may be laying down on the ground. Plus, I need to eat a pepper. Give me a nice little health boost.
Blackbeard's men.
Got stuck. Alrighty, that was some fun. And now that we got everybody taken care of, let's see, we got this guy right here to set free.
Next time I complain.
Come out. My camp is not far. The pirates won't lay a hand on you there. Free the sailor. I ain't had a bite since yesterday. They'll feed me at your camp, Well, yeah, there should be some food at camp. And let's see, is anyone there? Hey, let me out. My camp is safe. Once we get a ship afloat again, we'll be clear of this archipelago. Just wait till I get my hands on Robert's lackeys. I'll wipe the deck with their faces. I'm sure you will, good sir. I'm sure you will. Let's see. Let me dump out that to pull out the club. And go over here and see what I couldn't pull. And drop the stone. And drop the wood. And well, oh, there's some more wood up here. With that. That clears out that camp. Have a new quest update. So we've completed this. We've completed rescuing the crew. So now we just need to finish up. I need a bigger boat. And so that the whole point of me not putting a camp down on this, tent down on this island was so I could hit this. Which will take me to the camp next to the ship that we just found. And here it is. Got my pockets. Go over here and examine. Launch the ship with the crew aboard. How my sea adventure began is a new quest to start. There is our lovely boat. Our lovely ship, I should say. Quest updated on I need a bigger ship, or I need a bigger boat. Talk to Dr. Galen. The crew is assembled and the ship is ready to set sail. Time to tell Dr. Galen we can get out of here. So, with that being said, the nice thing about having this now is I can access my flagship, which means that I can empty out a lot of the stuff that I wanted to take with us. Let's see. We can start transferring all of this over and take it back with us to our base. Some of that isn't going to copy over because there's no room for it. That's full. Alrighty, let me swim out here to get aboard our ship. Ooh, made it. Just barely. So, I am going to sail back over to our bonfire, and I will cut back to once we get over there.
Helm's yours, Captain.
The nice thing is, before I set sail, is now we can listen to the sea shanties. That makes traveling back and forth a whole lot better. Not to mention that I can now travel faster. So, I am setting sail to our home base, and I will cut back once I get over there. Alright, we are back here at our home base. And so I think we're going to stop there for today. This has definitely been running long. But we've got our ship now. Our beautiful ketch. We'll have to name it soon. But we've got our ship. We completed the 2 quests for... well, we completed rescuing a crew, and we've almost completed a bigger boat. We'll finish that up once we come back next time. And I think on the next episode, what we'll do is there is a lot of points of interest on our island. There's some points of interest over here that I haven't looked into, and then of course these up here as well. And so I think we're going to get those next time so that we can level up get more points, or get more talent, get some talents unlocked, get more in our progression, and just kind of level up so we can not die as much, hopefully. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button if you like it. Feel free to subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thank you and have a good one. Goodbye.